Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Captain, urgent news from the General.
Why not really blow it up, Captain?
Captain Claw, embarking into hostile environment.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
Captain.
No, Captain. They're alive.
Is it number 1 or number 2? I just want to know how much time I have.
There isn't much time.
No, there isn't. In fact, there's no time at all.
I'll make time.
Oh, gaps. She's got gaps, I got gaps. Together we full gaps. I don't know.
Marriage. Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is your captain speaking. And you're hearing me twice, I'm sure of it, but maybe it's not so bad. So yeah, tonight is a fun one. Tonight we have a stream. We're doing the finale of Closing the Gap. It was a short season. I was disappointingly short, embarrassingly short, because things happened and my wife just spanked my butt with Sinbad over and over and over and over and over. So I've got her captains. They are in, or not her captains, her coaches. They are in they are on TTS right now, ready to play, and so we're gonna do that game. There's 3 games. It could be best of 3. It could be 2 games. Best of 3, and the winner of those will win the sets. And the sets that are available are, we have Cobble Fog, we have Houdini Genie, and we have Little Red Beowulf. So hopefully those sets will find a home, a loving home, and that they will enjoy having those. Shout out to the Crockpots. Matt Rod, City Runner, those are our camo Crockpots. O-Town, 619, Sports, Alien, Chrome, and we have Greg's Romantic. Those are our coppers. Thank you so much for your support, guys. And let's get over to TTS. In here, guys, we have DoubleCrunch and we have Anraksha. Hey, can you guys hear me? DoubleCrunch and Anraksha, you guys there?
Yeah, hey.
Sweet. Alright, I forgot I have to pre-pressing the C button to talk to you guys when I'm talking to you. The way this is going to work tonight will be, I am going to be talking to chat, breaking down the gameplay, what I would do, talking about whatever they're doing, how I disagree with it, all in just in the spirit of like educating and just showing my opinion. Doesn't mean 100% right, just means this is what I'd be doing differently. It's not a personal attack on them, what they're doing, but it's just me breaking it down. It's more entertaining that way. And then they will be playing, talking to each other, and then when I am not pressing the C button, I will just be talking to the chat. But to talk to them, I'll press the C button, and boom. So we're having a little thing going. We're playing 50-50. And why don't you guys roll for leader follower? I'm going to go show them what the 50-50 rules are.
Right here? Sure. Alright. So let me roll highest?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Crockpot, is this going to be whoever wins the roll-off picks or whoever wins is the leader?
Yeah, I'll let you guys just make that call. By the way, guys, we have DoubleCrunch in brown, and we have Anraksha in blue.
Leader will be the last. On 3. Yeah. Oh!
The 1 and the 3.
That was almost the 1. Leader is...
Drag or flip, either works for me.
Yeah, just do the flipping.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're going to... leader. So step 1 is going to be, and I'll read it to you guys as they're doing it. I'm not sure how I want to. I wish I could bring that in. We'll just bring it in for this first one. That's what we'll do. For the first one, we'll bring it in over here. All right. So Leader's going to ban up to 5 fighters. Follower is going to choose 1 fighter. Leader's going to choose 1 fighter. Follower bans up to 1 map. They don't have to ban a map, but you can if you want to. And then leader chooses the map in both fighters' starting positions. So basically what's happening is you're creating a matchup, and by doing it this way, it's going to be very, very balanced. It should be very, 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 very balanced. But it still comes down to the player's knowledge and who knows that whole thing. You know, player knowledge, preferences, all that stuff. Cool. So we've got Black Widow here, and I wonder who's going to go into. So Double has gone Black Widow. Ooh, this is a spicy one. Okay, so let me get the maps for them. Oh, by the way, if you want to ban the Witcher fighters maps are not in the Witcher maps are not in this so far. So they can be played. They're just not in this ban thing. So just let me know if you want to ban or pick a Witcher map. Hey Del Tora, thanks for watching. Cool. Yeah. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it works out. All right. So you guys chose McMinnville. So just place whoever's choosing, place the character card on the starting space of the one you want, like assign the 2. So now whoever is doing it is putting the fighters on the thing that's choosing their starting spaces, their starting positions, and then the other player gets to choose which one to play as. Yeah, that's perfect. So now Double gets to choose, I believe, which one he wants to play as. Right. This is interesting. So we've got Genie going. We have Genie going first. Okay, cool. Family friendly channel, guys. Family friendly. It's all good. Just gonna cost you one of the sets. No, I'm kidding. All right. he loses before it's even started. Okay, the rare double keep. All right, guys, you guys may begin. Thanks for playing, and good luck. Okay, so this is cool. So I'm gonna turn them down a little bit, and they both have interesting. I mean. Yeah, so it's an interesting map. First off, it's a big map. I don't know who chose this map. Anraksha chose the map, and Anraksha chose Genie, and put Genie as first. So I wonder if they've played. Hey, have you guys played at all before with each other? No. Okay. You guys talked about this being like a rematch. Was this a match that you guys saw played at some point? Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is the matchup of the month. That's what they're going with. And I don't remember who won. I would bet that Black Widow's favored, but Genie can Genie things. And this is a pretty large map, so Black Widow could have a hard time going from, 1 to 2. Okay. All right, let me try this. Change my color. So he just Kinshasa'd. And he's drawing Madripoor. Also, the discard should happen first next time. So we got the Kinshasa. It's great. Took out a feint and a... Also, both of these guys are they really are focused on fun. They just want to have a good time, and that was definitely talked about. That they just want to have a fun time playing, and which is great. I can respect that. Yeah, Del Toro, this is on TTS, and so I made the table, like designed it to kind of look like my own setup, and like the background and everything. If I zoom out, I can show you guys, like, you know, like Captain Crockpot stuff. So this is my setup, and then the assets I just took from the official tables, and then just I saved them so that it could make the game as quick as smooth as possible. Because a lot of times, if there's a lot of stuff on the table, it'll run a lot slower. So that was why I did that. So I don't know. You must. I'm not sure why you're going in that spot there. I think you definitely want to end on black on the brown. You would definitely want to be on the brown gray there if you're attacking Maria. You don't need to you just don't need to be in the orange space letting Black Widow attack her if she wants. So we got to carefully what you wish for into an acting director. So he's going to move away with this, and he's going to get the Kinshasa back in, which is really, really nice. So the fact that Black Widow's moving away, like, I'd be tempted there to go back to the 2, because there's a chance that, no, there's no chance you draw it, I guess. So maybe Black Widow is saying that they have the 1, that they have the Madripoor in hand. Yeah, I would expect a Madripoor coming up real soon. Madripoor is the mission where it is in their, if you're in the opponent's starting space, that you deal 2 to all fighters. Acting Director is just such a solid card. And for anybody wondering, that the Genie's 4 there would not deal the damage because the adjacency was ignored there. And both 4s are gone. Both 4s are gone now, which is just a huge amount of damage that Genie needs. So I just don't see how it happens. Not with Black Widow staying at high hand count like this. Hey, Doc Ops. Moscow Protocol. Yeah, you don't need this. Okay, there you go. What did you say, boys? What did you say? So we've got Black Widow. She's on the 1, so she definitely is about to pop. Yeah. Oh, look at this. And she's set up. But that tells you also, by splitting your guys, it tells you that she has a swappy defense. So there's the Madripoor. Friends agenda, which is you are adjacent to an opposing hero, then you'll be able to pop that one, which is actually good. It's very good for against Genie, because Genie just wants to be adjacent. A lot of Genie's cards have adjacent damage. the way, type any questions you guys have in the chat. I can't really see the board and stuff, or I can't see if there's something that's missing that you want me to see or highlight or show, whatever. Just let me know. But any questions also, just type in the chat. So we got a double maneuver from Genie. There is no. Dude, he's just doing missions. He's cranking these missions out. That's an interesting play there. So that's a very interesting play. Just walking up. It's kind of like, I don't care. I'm just doing missions. And he's just showing all the missions right now. Oh, but he got his Kinshasa. That's what he was going for. That's beautiful. So it makes me wonder if that is the last mission in his deck or if it's in his hand. So again, expect the swap here. If you attack Black Widow, probably swapping with Maria. DoubleCrunch is Black Widow, and then Anraksha is the Genie. Genie's at 6 cards in hand, and Black Widow is at 7. So full combo, guys. Genie, what Genie could be looking for a lot of times is, and he's not doing any ability. I wonder if he's forgotten his ability or if he knows about it. He has a move 3. I wonder if he. I've been watching. Let me watch to see if he is knowing that he's a move 3. Make sure he remembers that. But you could be discarding to gain that third action, be attacking a lot more each turn. No, you don't want to double maneuver here. You do not want to do this. And just overdraw. That's really bad. The only way Genie wins is with aggression. That's the only way Genie can win in this scenario. The only way I can see it happening is that Genie has to be attacking a bunch. Yeah, so Black Widow just gets to keep attacking. I would expect a 4 here. The red 4, red 4, red 5. All of it feels good. Oh, a 1 would be awesome. Show me the 1. It is red 4. So we got Widow's Bite. If you won, your opponent discards 1 card. Genie cannot defend for 4. So this will always work unless they faint, in which case it's 2 damage. So you're at least getting 1 damage. The best card, I guess, to play here might be the 0 to heal. It just takes no damage. But now the 0s are online because Genie is now at 12 health. And Genie has 16 health total. This is the turn that you definitely want to discard for ability. Let me make sure that. I hope that he just remembers that he has the ability. So Del Toro asks, "What is Widow's best win con?" So you gotta attack 3 times here. You gotta attack 3 times. I don't want to like affect this game. Good. All right. So that means that's good. That means that he's at least he knows his abilities is a thing. That's perfect. Can you guys drop all your discards and stuff for abilities back into the card area so I can zoom in on it? All right, Prisoner's Torment. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, guys. All right, so Prisoner's Torment. It is a good card for when you want to like just draw a bunch and then go full super hardcore aggro. But also in this context, when you have all these cards, makes sense getting rid of. And we've got the first. Oh, he's gonna draw 5. What? So this is very. I disagree with this play highly because Widow's line. It says move the opposing fighter up to 2 spaces. Now he still has 3 actions, but if he attacks, he could just push him away. So it's kind of like Genie has to throw a feint here, or he is attacking once and then maneuvering and then attacking again. He's going to be overdrawing probably 4 cards here. I think that was. Yeah, if Widow's line is in Black Widow's hand, this is very, very dangerous. You gotta throw a feint first attack here as Genie. Setting values to 4. Okay, punish. I don't hate that. I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it. Throw a feint. Throw a 4-value feint first thing would be awesome. Yeah, so if Widow thinks he's trying to come into his hand, it depends on what Widow has. I think if Widow has the Widow's line, you throw that first. If not... Okay, this is interesting. So we got a opposing fighter may not leave their space for the rest of this turn. It was a feint. Nice attack. Anraksha, I'm with you, dude. Love it. Okay, I like the play there. So now we see another attack. Now is this when he's gonna do the Widow's line? Widow's line would be. Well, actually, what does it say? It says it can't. Opposing fighter may not leave their space, and that means they cannot leave the space. So you can't even push her. So we have this. This is gonna happen. We're just gonna battle here. Maybe look in the hand and take out a card. That might be this attack here. Yep. I made Sultans of Less, but that's gonna get canceled here. It's caught in the web. And then one more attack here. The purple one that's like changes the opponent's boost, the defense to the boost value would be good here. So that purple one would be nice. No, you have 1 action left. No, you have 1 action left. Oh my gosh. This is nuts, guys. This is wild. If you can pull off some of the attacks to like gain the actions and stuff, if you just feint here, you feint and you just win in fatigue. It literally just immediately win in fatigue if you feint here. Just feint. Just go for the win. You feint and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. If you feint, Genie discards 4 cards. So yeah, I think he does have the feint, and he just wanted to see something fun. Yeah, it had to be that attack, right, guys? Yeah, and had the swap like we knew. I do think that double had the feint, but we'll find out. Okay, so Del Toro, you said this before. Let's think about this. What would Double's best win con be right now? Aggressive or more defensive? Defensive. Into Genie, guys. Defensive. And just punish with your schemes. Hit over the 3-value defense that he has. Keep your cards high in your hand. Keep your hand count high. Right, he can't die because Genie has no. Actually, Genie could die because Genie's 3 is now a 4. By the way, I just realized. Okay, you guys are accounting for them being 4s, right?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So Maria could have died because if that was the one that moves Genie anywhere and then deals the damage adjacent, if he had taken that, it would have been 4 and then the 1 after combat and would have died if he had just taken that attack. So this is so wild. This is a very fun game, guys. This is a very very fun game 1. They both play just like full send, which is very entertaining. The best. Oh, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So get ready for Black Widow's so fine because Black Widow's gonna Kinshasa, right? And then she's going to, if she doesn't have it in her hand already, she's gonna find her Budapest and then play the Budapest, draw back up to 5. That'll be 3 discards from the Genie. So this is the one that would kill also. Oh, so Widow's Kiss stops the lethal of the 1. I forgot about that. Guys, that was very, very fun. Thank you for that.
We're gonna keep the fun. We're gonna keep the fun going here, okay? Because I'm sorry, but I got a scheme I like to play too.
Yep, Kinshasa into the Budapest, and then there's no hand disparity at all, and Widow's fine. And then in the games where Widow doesn't have to do that, she doesn't play Budapest, and she's fine. Widow's so fun to play, guys. If you've not played her, definitely play her. She's very, very fun. I'm the captain now. No, I am the captain now.
I'm the Genie now. I make you discard cards. I draw 5. I'm the Genie. Alright.
Hey, could we clear the wishes off that little?
Yes.
All right, so
Then acquire new mission, and you discard it.
now he's fishing. So he is going for Budapest, and it's just gonna be.
Hey, well, there you go. All 3 feints back to back to back to back. So that's
I was wondering.
that's pretty nice.
Wow, that is wild, guys.
That would have been cool. There's another Maria card. That would have been cool. Okay.
So we can deduce. We can deduce. What? There's the Budapest. So no feints, no 4s for Maria. That means, well, Maria's already dead, but Maria has no defense at that point. Besides the blue 0 could be. By the way, copying hands is entirely legal, and I would have copied a hand there if I am Anraksha to see. Yeah, Del Toro, that is wild. Really got the missions quickly. That's what happens when you can Kinshasa so early. If you Kinshasa early, man. And that's what you're mulliganing for. You want to mulligan for your Kinshasa every game. It just starts on the right path. Now the way that Zero plays a lot of times, Zero Skater, is he will a lot of games he'll have his missions just sitting at the end. And then play them as passes, pass, to get a real fatiguey thing going, and like he'll maybe play them earlier, but then also recur them with Maria. Very versatile options. So Kinshasa says, let me pull it up for you. It says, Kinshasa says that your master spy is in your starting space, so wherever you start, that's where you want to mulligan for it. And then you play it. The opponent discards 2 cards, then you acquire a mission. They're all names of missions, so if you're asking like lore wise, I don't know, but I'm guessing it's these are all locations, so missions from different locations. No idea. Genie's at 3 cards in deck. Black Widow's at 11. There is no chance for the Genie at this point. You just throw a red 5 here. Throw a red 5. Definitely. This is stupid. This is very stupid. It's so stupid. I love it. Also, I hate it, but I love it. Because you can't play around random attack. Just throw the 0. Throw your blue 0 here. Or the look into the hand and take a card out. Either one.
This interaction again. Alright, this little interaction.
So now no cards. Now every single maneuver is going to be taking a damage. This is wild, guys. They're treating this map like it's like the phone booth. They're just sitting there, just hitting each other each turn.
Alright, Genie.
Health is a resource, but I'm going to discard
Alright.
card.
We've got I grant you death.
I like it.
I am freed. An imprisoned wrath. Nope, imprisoned wrath is gone. I've made Sultans of Less. Okay, and then there's a 4. So I'm not sure what the plan is. Again, you can just Widow's Bite so easily. I don't think that in a competitive game, DoubleCrunch would definitely throw the Widow's Bite. But in this context, I think.
Reaction gain.
Why would you do that? But he has his attack that lets him move. That says I am freed. So you could have attacked with that first to drop adjacent, and hopefully you get it. Even though you're expecting the 4, but you just took 2 damage on that. Yeah. So there's the Widow's Bite. Okay, Widow's Line. So he's still gonna be able to counter it. So if he moves them.
Because you're gonna move anywhere anyway, so.
It's gotta be a new space.
You have to empty, so yeah. You do gotta move to either there or there if you want to ping me.
Which I definitely do.
Yes, Del Toro, that's correct. He could. Yeah, he's in a very good spot. There's now, I mean, we don't know what his hand is, but yeah.
You gotta give it all gas.
The other thing is, I mean, Black Widow just, in general, just counters, I think counters Genie really well, but... So 1 damage was dealt, and now it's got 1 action left. If he attacks, and then Black Widow attacks twice, like, that's still...
Well, let's,
Oh, I guess that was it.
we're all about just equal...
What were the 3 attacks? Oh, he maneuvered first. That's right. Why, see, that's why I don't understand the maneuver there. You just took 2 damage.
I mean, alright, so you get to see my hand first.
Okay, so here's...
Put it right here.
Yeah, here's the hand.
Oh, as tempting as the Maria discard is.
Allegedly supposed to be balanced. Yeah, I think you have to be like very, very, very disciplined if you want to say that they're balanced. It would be a very... I don't know, guys. I don't think... I think Genie is just
Okay. 2 actions.
it's just not good enough. But I'm sure there's a world. There's some Genie players that could probably pull it off and make it feel like it's a balanced thing.
Yeah, I guess the attack with
I was just gonna say counters with all the feints. There's 6.
really make you discard though.
Oh, that was brutal. Discarded the last card.
I really game. I loved it.
Yeah.
Alright, 4 damage, and then got it on.
All right.
Kill you, sadly.
But yeah, so the
Really don't want you to die to maneuvers.
right missions in general are strong. Solo fighters do better into Black Widow than groups of fighters, in my opinion. But all the after combat cancels. I mean, the 3 feints and then the 3 continental webs. If you look at Genie's kit, look at all the after combat effects. That's 1, so that's 3 cards. And that would be happening first. So 3 cards. There's 3 more cards. That's 6 cards. That's 8 cards that have after combat. That's 10 cards that have after combat. 12 cards that have after combat. 14 with after combat. That is 17 with after combat. So there's 17 cards that have after combat effects that can be canceled with her 6 cards, which is huge.
Or 2 of them at least. Oh, I love crazy.
All right, guys. Good game. That was wild.
Craziness.
Yeah, I loved it. That was very, very fun.
Schemes.
Right. Walk us through any thoughts you guys had on that during that match.
When I went back to chase, my hand was really not where I wanted it to be at to start some aggro. I had tons of stuff I wanted to keep or defend with and nothing else. So I kind of just pedal to the metal with the wishes, hoping I would draw into what I wanted and I could get some damage in. But the position swap.
Position swap, and then I also had lots of purples to start the game. Purples and like a couple blues. I didn't get my reds very much at all at the start, so I was feeling decent on defenses, and I got the starting space scheme, so I had to keep instantly and just had to play it right away and go for that. And then I at least got to cycle that, which was nice. You killed Maria decently quickly, but I think by that time I knew that it didn't really matter for Maria if she stayed alive or not. Like,
I blew my load entirely on Maria once the positions were swapped.
yeah, so then I was like, okay. Yeah, and then I was like, I kind of wish I would have played it maybe the defense a little differently, but since you fainted the first one, it didn't matter actually, because I was gonna try to move you or whatever and see what I could do with that, but
a lot of his pings needed the adjacency, yeah, so I was constantly like, how do I get you and keep you next to me when you have runaway, when you have the force of me to stay in place, you have the swap. Fun then. I always love Genie matches for that reason. You can just go a little crazy with it.
Yeah, at the you drew 5, set your values to 4, attacked twice, and then drew 5 more. That was so unexpected.
that was awesome.
So using them for the discards is kind of scuffed at that point. So I was really just trying to draw a massive hand to, mill out the action game attack.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see that.
Force the discards, just try and run you out.
I liked the use of the action gain. Like when the values were 4. Very nice, so that you could get the win more easily.
Right. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, she just had too much runaway.
Yeah.
All right, guys, great game 1, and we'll just do a whole other draft and do the next game. We'll auto ban out Genie and Black Widow in McMinnville.
Gotcha.
And then just follow the same rules of the 50-50 for the next game. And Anraksha, since you lost, you can just pick if you want leader or follower. Sorry, this is weird. Okay, I think it should sound better now. For me, Okay, we got Wayward Sisters. Guys, we got some fun games today for sure. So, Sisters, who do you go into the Sisters with? Very spicy pick. Just an idea. Take it or leave it. Ancient lesson. Because if you hit with a +3, guys, if you hit with a +3, there's no cancels. But and just a reminder for the draft guys that I told, look at that. All right, so they need the maps now. Let me pull the maps for them. I'm bringing it for you guys. Bringing it. No, I can't, when I'm in this spell, I can't grab anything. It's so annoying. I'm gonna change my color. There we go. This is a little clunky, guys. A little clunky. I don't know how you can make it any less clunky, but who knows? I love that, Del Toro. I love it. So they're looking at banning maps right now. Just a reminder that not to forget about the Witchers if you want them. Okay, so we got this. Boom, 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 boom. We got Sisters versus Sinbad. That's Sinbad versus Sisters. So banning of Wukong tells me that he wants to be the Sisters. I think that's another part of this that's interesting. I think Anraksha is picking a fighter he wants, and I think DoubleCrunch doesn't really, because I think in this matchup you definitely want to go Sinbad, don't you? Like, I wonder if it is actually really a close matchup. It could be really close. That's funny. Just a reminder, you guys, you haven't locked down the fighters yet. I know you guys are probably going the fighters you're talking about, but it is not. It's not locked in yet. You guys can delete the others, delete the maps. Keep the two fighters there. So, Sisters into Sinbad. Oh man, what do you do? You're gonna need to be body blocking a lot and choosing who he's attacking well. Yeah, Sisters going first is more enticing for the Sisters, because I do think Sinbad is favored in this matchup. That's a good choice there. Okay, so no surprise there with the Wayward Sisters. And we've got Sinbad here. Cap really going all out for this stream. I made two things larger than the regular size. Oh man. Yeah, Sisters are faintless, guys. That's huge. Yeah, Deltor, you're correct. No feints. And guys, DoubleCrunch is the best Sinbad in the game. There is no other player that is as good as his Sinbad. And I mean that. I mean that. Okay, we got to keep from Sinbad. So he's going to have to put his Sisters on the board. Yeah, you're gonna shuffle them in and then and then draw 5 for your mulligans. And then the starting player will put down their other fighters, and then the second player will put his other fighters on the board. So he would wait for first to put down theirs. And you must put your starting fighters in your zone with your starting character. Yes, DoubleCrunch is also very good with Houdini. I don't ever think of Double as a Houdini player because on our team we have Shy Guy for Smash, and Shy Guy for Smash is our Houdini main. So I'm sure Double is probably good with Houdini, but Shy is our resident Houdini main. And I would say Shy is the best Houdini in Unmatched. So we've got the best Sinbad and the best Houdini. So the two contestants are the coaches for Courtney. So my wife, the reluctant wife, she won her 2 games very quickly, unfortunately, as Sinbad into Winter Soldier, and I forget who else. I think it was just Winter Soldier twice or something, but I can't remember. Maybe Black Panther? I don't remember. And so just beat me twice. And so the coaches that helped her in those games, DoubleCrunch and Anraksha, are playing for the set. The other person's going to get a foil. That's what this is. And the sets that I'm giving away are Cobble Fog, Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf, or Houdini Genie. All right, so all right, we've got a Something Wicked This Way Comes. Guys, by the way, if you've not played Slings and Arrows, first off, it's an incredible set. Go get it. It's awesome. Secondly, the sisters are super fun. They are brain burners. They're gonna really require a lot of thought, but they are very fun. Thanks, Beardface. Yeah, it goes in your cauldron. So we've got, by the way, here's the cauldron. As you can see, if you discard a snake and a bat, sorry, not if you discard. The way it works is you attack, or you when you use your cards, so you boost with them, you discard them, attack with them, defend with them, they go into your cauldron, all of them. And then after a sister attacks, you are allowed to use a spell. You're allowed to cast a spell. When you cast a spell, you're casting all the ingredients that are in your cauldron. They're discarded. Cards that are in the cauldron don't count as you discard, as discarded cards. They count as in your cauldron. And so if you have symbols on your cards, if you have a snake and a bat, you're going to draw 1 card, and then one of your fighters recovers a health. If you have snake and claw or talon, you're going to move any fighter up to 3 spaces. If you have talon, bat, you deal 1 damage to a fighter. It shares a zone with any of your fighters. And then if you do all 3, you'll gain an action. So you can do some really cool stuff, really interesting attacks to go bop, bop, and just gain actions, attack. You can do some pretty cool combos. You can play a fatigue game also. If you don't want to draw cards or gain actions, then you can go with the damage or the movement. There's ways to win games through just those 2 things there. You're going to exploit defending into a ward. So he's going to draw, and then he's going to place him wherever he wants. In any space in your fighter zone. Oh, he put him in a pin. Oh, I like it, I think. That's interesting. But that's 2 bats in your... That's 2 bats in your cauldron, which is not good. That's just not an efficient use of cauldron so far. The only time that you're going to do a bad... You know, really, you would think that he's going to have a... it could be a return a card from your cauldron to your hand, but that's also a bat. or you could defend with the green one that makes you discard cards in your cauldron to heal for it, but you wouldn't do it yet. So if we see some more bats come out, then I would expect that heal coming out at some point. Beardface said Slings is next on his list, hopefully for his butter. He said birthday, not butter. That's hilarious. Highly recommend because of the sisters in Titania, but I don't love Shakespeare or Hamlet. Dude. Del Toro. Watch my last Shakespeare games. They're so fun. Oh, so there's the heal, but it's not a good heal. You want to use it when you have... Yeah, it's a bad heal. It's an immediate heal to discard. It's immediate before the damage is dealt. Yeah, it's an immediate before the damage is dealt, so it won't be. You won't want to discard anything because you cannot heal with it. Oh. Oh, they can see my. Let me change my color maybe because they can see when I'm hovering over and stuff. Although maybe it doesn't matter. I'm just looking at their stuff. It should be fine. Yeah, Shakespeare is one of the most fun fighters I've ever played. Titania is awesome. Sisters are awesome. Hamlet's fun, but not awesome. But he is fun. Just the set's so good overall. It's so good. Oh, okay. So yeah, guys, that heal, you want to not use that until it's actually going to pop off as a heal for sure. One of the weaknesses for the sisters is card draw. So if Sinbad just keeps aggressing, they cannot hold this pin. You can't hold the pin as the sisters. They just can't do it. So, and Sinbad just has too much card draw, way too much card draw. The voyage you just threw was your opponent discards one random card. That's huge. One voyage. Sister did not have any damage to heal. So that's 3 damage. So, yeah. Don't want to beat the dead horse, but that heal would have been very good right there. Well, I take that back. It'd be very good next time they attack. Yeah, the voyage would be. You wouldn't want to. You want to use the heal when you can heal for 3. So whether you're at 3 health or lower for the sisters, that's when you want to use the heal. This is. I don't like any attack here. Because you're just thinking it's probably a. I'm assuming it's like a red, and I wouldn't. Well, yeah, I just wouldn't throw a red here. You don't want to throw your hurly-burly. You don't want to throw your red 4. That's the best one, but you still only have. You don't have the full symbols, so. Now he'll be able to throw his action gain. If he wants to, which I think he will. Based on how he played Genie, I bet he'll action gain here, but I would... You probably have to, but... Yeah, he's going to action gain here. Just wasting two symbols. Right. And without the feint there, the feint was a good defense, obviously, but the problem is the hand advantage, guys. So like he's got 2 cards into Sinbad's 4. If Sinbad has the treasure, whatever that one's called, the draw 3 cards, like. Okay. So this is a great card because you could use this to gain actions. you could put a card immediately, right? Immediately return a card from your cauldron to your hand, and then if you win the combat, you look at your top card of your deck and you put it into your hand or cauldron. So you could throw it and just gain an action immediately. Boom, gain action, and then just keep going. Boom, gain action, right? But it would take the right deck order for that to work. So he got to look at the top card of his deck and put it in his hand. That's pretty good. That is pretty good there. Now he's got the claws, talons, and the snakes in his pit. So he could right now cast, if he wanted to, move any fighter up to 3 spaces. But there seems no pointless to me. Why would you do that? You already got you're adjacent to him. Yeah, you're adjacent. So maybe he has no defense. Hey Oliver, this is this is on TTS. So this is an app. Not an app. It's you go on Steam and you can buy it. And then Unmatched is free on there, but the TTS is probably $20. I highly recommend it. And you can do all kinds of board games on there, and it just takes a little bit to get used to. Yeah, so this is huge, guys. Look, Riches Beyond Compare, draw 3 cards, get that hand advantage. So now we got 5 cards to 3, and then maneuver again up to 6. He'll probably go. Yeah, do you go adjacent or not? Do you just? You want them to attack? I think you go next to him. If you got a defense, who cares? Let them go next to you. But if Porter's not moving. Okay, there we go. Yeah, move Porter. Now the at this point, if I am the Sisters and the British was just played, I am now trying to pivot over to Fatigue. I think. Maybe, because you're at 21 cards in deck and 18 cards for Sinbad. Just do 3, so maybe you just try to. I just maneuver away from him. He's got 6 cards in hand, so we know Sinbad's coming in this turn, right? So you double maneuver away, go over to purple. You can move 3 spaces max. So let me go into spectator mode so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Because they can't see my. Hey, you guys can't see my hand, right? You can't see my spectator hand? Alright, cool. Cool, thank you. So, yeah, I would guess I'd move. I would move. I mean my pointer finger, like my pointer hand. It is there. Alright, thanks. Okay, guys, so double maneuver, right? So you move Sister, go 1, 2, and then maneuver again, maybe boost it to get to there. Yeah, boost it to go to there. And then this one goes 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's already 4 away. This one goes 1, 2, to there probably, or there. That's what I would do. You don't need to be casting stuff. You don't need to be playing these schemes and stuff, because you just need a hand of cards. He's got 2 low cards. Your card options are so important. What's going to happen is you're going to see the Sister taking a lot of attacks, guys, without defending, because Sinbad can just keep the aggression and attack every single turn. And so Sister's going to be taking a lot of damage from undefended attacks coming up, because you have no card draw. And because the Sisters have no cards and Sinbad has all the cards, Sinbad's going to be defending all these attacks very easily, most likely. Now, there's a world where he just got ketchup and mustard, but I just don't see that as this world. I think whatever you do here, you probably just. I think an exploit would be awesome, but maybe we just see a feint just to be safe, or he might only have a momentous, and so he's trying to consider whether or not to throw it. All right, leap away. Yeah, good play. Leap away is a good play here. So this is a cool. Again, if you're gonna attack, this is a good attack. His timing of his attacks and like the cards are pretty good. It's just that if he would back off and draw up the hand, he can make the same decisions and same attacks and stuff, and it would still be cool. It's just such a risky time to attack when you have no cards and your opponent has so many cards. Del Toro said, I think the sisters have to go defensive and fatigue and attacking to set up heal or movement effects. Yeah, that's the best chance, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. They might get boxed in and then won't have enough draw to stay afloat. That was Beardface. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like that, guys. Okay, so he gained an action there, guys. So that he maneuvered. It's so interesting. So he's putting his weak sister in the front and putting the healthy sister away. Interesting choice. That means no defense? If you do that, that tells me you have no defense. He could have just maneuvered to where that Sinbad, Porter had to boost, and that's what you want to do there. Is to maneuver towards she has to boost, or he has to boost to get in. But also now Sinbad's at 5 cards, so he could just double maneuver and just draw back up. I hope you guys are enjoying me just talking about the game like this. This is it's interesting. Again, I like breaking this stuff down and talking about it. I'm not a professional or anything, but I do love the game, and I have thoughts about it. And you're watching this, so you, I guess, want to hear my thoughts? Okay. So pricking in my thumbs. That's a cool play there by that's a cool defensive play there. Knowing it was probably the fortune of fate. And you deal damage to the opposing player equal to the combat damage you took. So no, actually you definitely don't do that there. Oh, that's tough. Never mind. It's not. I was thinking of the Little Red's card. Little Red's card, where it's dealing the printed value of the card, not just how much damage is taken. Because if it deals how much damage is taken, you want to use that at the end on your like second to last sister into Sinbad when Sinbad's throwing these massive voyages, and then you're just dealing. Like ideally, you would use it now, right? So. And you wouldn't use it on Porter because you don't need to kill a Porter. You want Sinbad dead. But Porter can do a lot of stuff. But yeah, I probably wouldn't have used that there. Oh yeah, sorry. Health is 6, 6, and then 1 now for the sisters. I'll show you guys the health. We got the voyage counter at 1. We got 5 for Porter and 12 for Sinbad. We have 14 cards in deck for Sinbad and 17 for the sisters. Hey City Runner, hey. This is the second game. And It was a very fun game. It was wild. DoubleCrunch won the first game, and if Double wins this one, then he has won the tournament and the set. And DoubleCrunch is Sinbad right now. So we've got Voyage to the City of Man Eating Grapes, and it's going to be a 3-value attack, and it's going to deal 2 damage after combat. And the play was to return it into their hand. So that's probably why the pricking was played, because you were going to Curious it back. And that was into Howlet. In that sense, also, it's not it makes the pricking better. It makes that play earlier better, having the kitty cat. So he's doing a good job body blocking here, keeping them low. But this is just rough. This is pretty rough here. It seems like he's going to be just taking damage. And the tough thing with the sisters is that as this, the sisters are taking damage, and they can't be casting spells when they're being attacked. They can only be casting spells attacking. Is he boosting? What's he doing? Don't do it. Just throw an attack here. So this is going to be into the 6th health sister. He's got 2 voyages in. I'd expect just a Momentous or something. Unless it's a Voyage. I mean, if you have a Voyage, throw your Voyage. But it's not your draw Voyage. It's not your... It could be your heal Voyage. Yeah, heal Voyage would be really good here. But also a Momentous is just nice. Oh no, the pricking. He knows the pricking's in there. So it's a regroup. Expect the regroup here. No, because 7 cards. Jeez. Yeah, just throw your healing Voyage. Or that one. So it was the pricking, and it's going to be a 2. So they'll both take 2. Yep, and then he gets to bounce. And that's not center stage. Center stage is actually the space above it into the. I'm pretty sure it's the green, light green space is center stage, but it might be that solo space there. Let's look at it. Let's look. Actually, let me just get my card. I don't want to take the time. It is. Yeah, it is going to be this space here is center stage, which does kind of matter, but it also doesn't because Porter's up there, so I guess it's totally fine. Hey, curious for those who are watching, what are you guys enjoying not seeing their hands, or would you rather see their hands and see how they're playing with the hands? And then I can give you like entirely, like complete, like what I would do or what I would not do. I do think that if I can see their hands and I'm saying this is what I would do differently, it might come across as like I don't want to be a jerk, so I don't want to rip somebody for playing poorly. And if you have full hand knowledge, you could be like, oh, why would you do that? So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it do you like not seeing the hands? By the way, guys, look at the card art. The card art is just absolutely next level stuff here. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Early Burly, one of the worst cards to play. Like it always feels bad because your opponent gets to choose for you. It just feels so bad to play that card. Okay, that's cool, Del Toro. That's a good thought there. So now the voyage counter's up to 3, which means Sinbad and Porter's movement is 5. Yeah, I think you're right. Alright, yeah, what's up?
I did
Sorry, I was watching and analyzing and not thinking about the mechanics of what you guys are doing.
I don't believe that I did. It looks the same as I recall. Card count was one.
Can someone look back at that and rewind it and check it out? I'm fine with whatever you guys call it. This is a casual competitive game, so you guys can just decide what you want. In a real deal tournament, we could have rewound it, looked back on it, and see what you guys found, but it's okay. Maybe one with and another without seeing hands. If we could see the hands and get the analysis, that'd be great. I don't have either of these decks, so I don't know what the potential moves are. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point, City. What are we looking for? What was the problem? Oh, I was gonna have you guys look to see if he drew. He wasn't sure if he drew a card for some interaction. It might take a lot of time to look back and find out the right answer to that question. So I'm not really sure. So Porter's coming in and attacking here. Again, it should not be a regroup, so it's probably not a regroup, right? Because Sinbad is at 6 cards. The Porter draw 2 doesn't make sense either, because you'd be overdrawing and discarding a card. So it's just probably a shift. There's your shift. So that's 2 damage to Sister Sting. Immediately return a card in your discard pile to your cauldron. By the way, guys, all those kinds of things in a lot of matchups, that's why looking at your opponent's hand and knowing their hand count is so important and crucial to making the right reads and knowing what you're looking for. So that's pretty good. So that means he's got a red card. Most likely there's a red attack coming. You wouldn't be your red. The best. This is tough. We've got. Oops. Well, that's cool. We've got a bat and snake in the cauldron. We're looking for red. So your red 0. Red 0 is your best play. Red 0 would be a very good play here. You want to get your green onto. Oops. Get your green onto this one. You get your this one onto like that try spot, and then you move this one in and attack, or whatever. And then you get a nice 0. If this is a 0, it'd be shocking because this you just want to get your people on better spots. Right now it would be just a 3 value 0, and you can gain an action, which he might be doing. If it's not a red, a claw, then maybe it would be kitty cat could work. I wouldn't want a hurly-burly here. Hurly-burly is not good. And then kitty cat or like I just don't like these. These just are inefficient. They're not maxed out. So double here is just going to be a 5, and you can get that to a 6. And so if you can have 3 6s, then I think you should use it for your 6s instead of just using it for the 5 and getting the 1 damage. It's 3 points of damage that he's going to be losing out on. He's not casting, so that tells you that he's got the defense that says add the values, add the number of symbols, and that's going to be the defensive value. So let's see what that card says exactly for us. It's right here, the Toil and Trouble. It's a 2 value defense, so that'll be a 5. So I would expect the next attack to be, so this should be a regroup here. You definitely throw your regroup here. It could also be the heal though. It could be the heal or the 2. I'm gonna guess the 2, and I would throw. Hopefully it's the regroup here. Both are good plays though. I mean, the one is very possible. So regroup's a good play there by double, and then ward with that. That's an odd defensive play. Again, he is. It's odd. the Anraksha is showing certain things with how he's playing, but then he's kind of pivoting. It feels like he's like, maybe going like on a whim. And Double is playing pretty standard, pretty optimally. So, see now because there's 4 symbols in the cauldron, it just, you start getting into a weird spot as the sisters. The defense was the ward, which is place opposing fighter in any space in your zone. So we're going to see a maneuver and then an attack. So Sinbad has, for defense, Sinbad has a leap away, 2 feints, 2 toil and dangers. Those are all gone. 2 momentous shifts, which you don't want to use on defense, but you may have to. And then regroups, of course, you don't want to use on defense, but you may have to. So he's gotta attack. It's just college getting too big. It's getting unmanageable. But this is when you're gonna want to prophesy here, right? So now you got your symbols. So then you prophesy and get the 6. What spells are being cast here? Oh, sorry. That's right. Okay, it's boosting a maneuver. I was thinking of the other one. That's a, yeah. I hate the hurly-burly attack there. Because no matter, like, you just, yeah, that just goes straight into the cauldron. Straight into the cauldron. Why? It goes straight into the cauldron. Straight into the cauldron, because it just adds 1 defense, 1 attack, and there's another card being not used. That's interesting. I'm gonna ask Double about that question. Maybe because it's gonna make him discard a better card later, and it's just not a very good attack. And he wants to take no points of damage at all. He has used his double effect things, but he could get them back by playing a fire card, a burning cauldron bottle, which is returning a card from your discard pile to your cauldron, and then throwing your kitty cat, which is returning a card from your cauldron into your hand. So he could do, he could get one of those back in if he wanted to. Sisters are keeping this game pretty nice, except Sinbad hasn't really done any of his stuff yet, so that's kind of scary. Because Sinbad's got voyages to come, voyage home's coming, and there's just nothing that Sisters can do about it. So again, it's probably momentous because of the situation of the hand. Oh, there you go. Just a different 5. So this is going to be a 3 health sister. So this is a perfect heal. Very good heal here. And then you can heal her up. No. You gotta heal the main sister at least 2. Keep her alive. And then she dies. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, man. I would have much rather had a sister at 1, a sister at 1, and then the other sister at 5. That would have been better. Yeah. And the hand count's still just the way it is, you know? It's just like, it's hard to climb out of this hole. Not to mention, if he kept the other sister alive, then he can attack first action and then maneuver away second action. And that's what you want to be doing. You don't want to be moving in and attacking. Because then your opponent can just go attack, attack. You want to get attacked once per turn from Sinbad, not twice. So yeah, red 3 feels really good here. Red 3 feels really good here. He's set up for the 0, so maybe the 0 is just a 4-value 0. But yeah, we haven't seen any zeros yet. So it could be this. It could be the 0. These are gone. Hurly Burly should not be played. Should be the 0 maybe. Hurly Burly. I wonder if he's shuffling his hand. There's the 0. Yeah, that's rough. So the 0, guys, does this. The value of this card is equal to the number of different zones that you're in. You want to play the 0s as soon as you can. I'm guessing he just hasn't seen the 0s. But you want to play them when you have 3 fighters to maximize your chance of it being a bigger 0. And now, yeah, leap away. So he did win the combat, even though the attack becomes a 4, it's still winning the combat. So now, good thing for the girls, but it doesn't really matter, is that Sinbad's done blocking for 4, unless he's moved from a total in danger and then blocking for a 5. But the sisters, I guess they could attack first action with a ward, and then you could bring them back in and attack them. No, you wouldn't. Yeah, so at this point, max blocking for 3 Sinbad is, and so let's see. Yeah, it seems like we're all over the place with the strategy here. I think the pinging is good, and it can definitely work. But then maybe be doing it earlier, and just have like the mindset. It's one of those things where, like with sisters, you probably want to play them a bunch of times into whoever you're playing against, right? And just go and try strats like, what happens if I ping this fighter all game? What happens if I go action gain? That's a dead sister. That's a dead sister, guys. Everyone say goodbye. Wave goodbye. Because now this is not a 5, right? It's not a 5. Best block would be a 4 with the 0. Play your 0 if you got it. So this is going to be a 5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
So that's 2 damage. And immediately he gets to do the cauldron. So Fireburn Cauldron Bubble, again, it could be a nice card. I'd be tempted to throw my cat back up there because he hasn't seen his other cat yet. So he could try to cycle the cats. And that could give him a sneaky win con on attacking a bunch. Just attack, attack, attack with your cats. Just returning your cats in your hand each time. That could be interesting. Now, he's got the feint still. He's got 2 feints. It's probably not actually viable, but it'd be interesting. He needs to just run. The healing's gone from his 1s. Those are gone. And And so the most healing he could be doing here would be also drawing him cards, which is not good. But that would be this one. I guess actually right now it would be good because his hand's so low. So yeah, you probably want to be popping off these the bat snakes to be drawing cards and healing. You just saw his hand. Now he's attacking with it. You don't want to snack. You can cycle your cats on defense. It's just that you're playing against Sinbad, so all of his attacks would just be you'd be killing you probably. So that would not. You'd be dying, taking 3 damage plus each time. If you have to cycle him, yeah, go for it. But Sinbad is more so out of defense than out of offense. His offense is still really strong. So that's a good attack there. You can place him anywhere in his zone. No, move him next to Sinbad. That way you can get out. Yeah, and then maneuver and run away. Maneuver and boost. Get out of there. So you can do the heal and draw, definitely. Well, that's interesting, guys. I actually never thought of this before, but this is important. You're going to draw 1 card and then choose a fighter to recover health. It actually does matter. That's pretty cool. It doesn't matter hugely, but it helps you know what card you're going to have. So that's pretty good. It's worth boosting here because you don't get tech twice. So I might boost here, but also his cards are running low. This is just tough at this point. That's better. Look at this spot. Let's do that. There we go. Sorry, guys. So this should be a regroup. Oh, wow. Heck of a play. Heck of a play. That's the kind of play that can win him the game. That's the kind of play that can win the game. Oh my gosh, he might pull this out, guys. He might pull this out. That was a heck of a play. Wow. Heck of a play. Now, is it going to matter? No. Why? Because the Sinbad has the Voyage that deals 2 damage, and there's nothing really that the... Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it, I don't think, because you would need to pull back. Let's look at the options here. You'd have to return... which one? You need to return a snake. Okay, so he's got to run in and attack with a fire burn and cauldron bubble. Yeah. So he's got to run in and attack with this, but then you just feint as Sinbad. And you win. That's actually very close, very cool, but it should be GG. Okay, yeah, now it is GG. Well, I guess not. If he got rid of one more voyage, then it would be GG. He has to go in. If he doesn't go in, he just loses. And now it's GG. That's game over. What happened with the thumb? I'm sorry. I forget. So the thumb, it deals damage to the opposing fighter equal to the amount of damage that your fighter took. So he could win here, but he's just trying to win differently. I think he's just being nice. Double's a good sport. Very good sport. That's it. GG. GG. GG, guys. That was really good.
Thank you.
I did not see my stars align until you put that one straight into my cauldron.
Oh man, that's brutal right there.
It was painful. Oh.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to see my heal or my draw voyage. Heal and draw, the bottom's not the greatest, but...
No, my silly butt remembering, I can't exhaust you out because you're just gonna draw all that stuff back.
Yeah, I mean, you probably could, but like, I don't know, it's tricky. Just cause like,
Yeah, because
I'll
then
get
you
it all
just got
back.
the big swings. You could have just
back.
chucked the voyages as the discards and then maneuvered up and smacked
Yeah,
it.
thanks for watching Del Toro. I'm just letting you
Yeah,
guys
that freaking
listen to them talk right now,
was like a
but
perfect play. And I was like, yeah, there's a good chance he has it, because he only had 6 cards left to deck, but I
I
was
was
like...
kicking myself for that first turn. I got overexcited because I had both something wickeds. I was gonna pull some nonsense and pick the wrong spell. Didn't want to walk it back.
Oh, you could have walked it back.
Nah. Living guy with my decisions.
Yeah, no.
Most of the letter.
I was starting to really run out of some defense though there at the end, so I was getting a little freaked out because I didn't know what you had left. Well, I knew you had this. Wait, did you? Oh no, there's only 2 of those. Never mind.
No, there's
Okay.
2 of a lot of them that kind of bit me. I thought I had 3 of one of those that I really wanted, but I did not.
Yeah, no, this was our interesting time.
I was
One of my
mostly
favorites.
looking like I had to ping you down far enough to exhaust you out, but
Yeah, no, you got me down to 2, and then so I was just like, I guess I might as well just use the porter, which luckily I didn't let him die that turn.
we just can't take big voyage hits no matter who we are. It's
Yeah.
just it's disincentivized with the pricking.
But that's why I think that's why you keep the porter alive, just so you can do these, like, you know, if Sinbad ever gets low, then you can just start running around, throwing the fire
that's a good point.
No.
Yeah.
across the board.
Moving Sinbad out of my zone anyway, even if I lived. Ugh.
Well, great game, guys. Yeah, that was fun. It was closer than it felt. Like it felt like it was not going great, and then there were moments where it was like, whoa, okay, wait a second. Where this is still doable. So really cool. Good job to hang in there, Anraksha, and well done closing out the 2 games double. So
Glad we finally got this off the docket.
Yeah, here we go.
yeah, glad we finally did this. Thank you guys for being patient with that, and congrats, double. Now, double, you, I believe you guys have come to. You're still doing what you said, right, double?
Yeah, that's fine with me. You can send the sets on over to Rock. What's it? What, Rock Shasha? Is that how we say it?
Oh, what? What's happening?
Yeah. So like, I don't need any more unmatched sets, honestly. I have so many I have extras at this point, so I don't need another set. So if you want to send it on over his way instead, you can do that.
Which was it?
That's very kind. That's very generous, and so. If you guys don't have to take it. Hey, don't have to take it, okay?
If I own it, how about we
Well, so here, let me tell you first.
for chat?
Let me tell you the choices first. So you got Houdini, Genie, Little Red, Beowulf, and then Cobble Fog. Do you own all 3 of those sets?
I own all 3 of those. Let's throw that to chat.
That sounds like a
Ooh, okay. So how do you guys want to decide the winner in chat?
Let's see.
And they have to be based in the Merca.
Gotcha. Let's just say whoever's first in chat, that's from America. to what do we want them to say in chat? What do we want to post in chat quick? I need something. Post your favorite Unmatched fighter, and if you live in the States, and that will be the person we'll choose.
There you go.
But you gotta live in the States. If you don't live in the States, sorry.
Favorite Unmatched fighter and which state you live in.
Do it.
There we go.
Do it. And you guys,
And then whoever it is.
in chat, you guys can be very thankful to
And
these
also
two for giving us that.
Genie, because that's. But also, I get why you would choose Cobble Fog, because you know.
Dude, Cobble's great. That's like my starter set. I fell in love with most of those.
City Runner said Geralt. You better be from the States there, City Runner.
I love it. All right, City Runner gets Geralt with his favorite fighter, and City Runner I do believe is in the States. Geralt, Washington.
Bam.
Sweet. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, guys, for the games and for the sportsmanship and the attitudes and all that stuff. Really fun, high octane energy games, really explosive. And again, thanks for sending the sets to City Runner and City Runner. Can't think of a better person to win it. It's awesome. Works out great. But thank you guys, Double and Anraksha. I'm gonna sign off here so you guys can go. Thank you so much for playing.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, night,
Thanks
guys.
for playing as always, Captain, and nice to meet you, Raksha.
Yeah, likewise.
Awesome. You guys have a good night.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. That was fun. Yeah, City Runner. There you go. Yeah, it was a good one. That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I never know how to do that and say my thoughts without sounding like a jerk. I can't. I don't know what I sound like to you guys, so I hope it doesn't sound like I'm a jerk. Just trying to give my honest opinions of the gameplay, and then there it is. So City Runner just hit me up on Discord, and I'll send you one of the sets. And for everybody that is waiting for, I still have the 1,000 set giveaway, 1,000 subscriber giveaway that's coming up, and I'm gonna keep it open for you guys. So from that last stream. It was, or from 2 streams ago, it was send me a picture of your collection, of your board game collection, and then post in the board game collection message along with that message your favorite game, your the game that you have not played from your collection that you really want to or have played the least, and then a hidden gem. What's the hidden gem in your game collection? Send that to me, and I will be giving a giveaway at some point. But that is it. Thanks for watching, and as always, this is your captain signing off. I'll see you guys next time. See you on Thursday. We're gonna have a fun stream on Thursday. If you have not voted yet, go over to the YouTube. Go on YouTube, and there's a link. I'm not sure how you guys find it, actually. I don't know, but you go to my channel. I think you'll be able to find my post, and you can vote on what we're gonna be playing for next Thursday. Go do that. Thank you guys so much. As always, this is your captain signing off. Bye.